A ver, según que me pidieron ir al cuarto de Yasuhiro. Acá, Byakuya, Junko, Toko, Chihiro, Celeste, Aoi Sakura y León Yasuhiro. Ay.
Just a second. Okay.
I mean... Huh? Oh. Huh?
Just the worst.
That's right.
What the heck? What are you saying?
What the heck?
Can't bend at the waist.
That's not a very nice...
What? Just a second.
But...
Honestly.
What the heck? What the heck? What?
Just the worst.
Wait! Huh? How about that?
So then,
I'm at least 30% right! Oh... Wait!
Makoto. What? Anyway, shall we go? Hey. So then, I knew it. see. Hey. Whew. So then. That's right. In other words. However. Makoto. Because. Hey. Is that right? So then. Indeed. That's right. Indeed. Why is that? Hey. So... However... Is that right? So... Hey. So then... Hey. Is that right?
Ay, no, sigue el juicio.
Are you excited? Are you pumped? Like the bright and so. Everyone, make your way to the red door.
It would seem... Whew.
Boy, tough crowd. Okay.
Come on.
Yoo-hoo!
Let's begin with a basic explanation. Was that?
It was Hero. Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
I didn't! Someone knocked me out! I was asleep the whole time!
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Who are you?
I am sorry to say here, blueprints, parts we suit, and all of it was found. It points to you.
How many times do I have to tell? I don't know. I don't.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
It's not true! And
Hero, why?
no! Just hold on a second!
Everything we found, the blueprints, the suit parts, they are...
No, that's wrong!
Are we sure Hero really made the...
What do you mean?
Well, it's the note that Hero wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared. The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say? When you compare it to the blueprints.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
Unless that person made it a point to...
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Come on! I'm not.
So, Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hero...
And he's not the only one. I think Hero is innocent as well.
Then who was in that rowboat? Is it like Hero said?
The suspicious individual. Go ahead, Makoto.
So?
I got it! Other than Hero, I can't think of anyone else. Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit.
Then there can be no doubt.
That doesn't make any sense.
It makes perfect sense. Hero was the suspicious individual in the suit.
So what you're...
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
What? Now that's a bold assumption. And what reason do you have to make such a statement?
Of course. There's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Hey, trying to boss us around.
All things have a proper order.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless. It would seem that his corpse was moved. Makoto, can you...
I got it! I got it! They were a dolly and a tarp. So, Taka's body disappeared from the... And when we found it for the second time, it was the same tarp that, up until then, was stored in the equipment. So the killer must have... That way,
Okay, that explains...
same thing. I'm sure the dolly was in the... But when the body disappeared... Later, when Taka's body reappeared... So did the...
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body. But are you sure you are not mistaken? Are you absolutely positive that dolly was made specifically for... It would be very strange indeed to discover it. Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along? And
She's raised an objection.
how there is no shame in being... We have all accepted the fact that you rarely... You have it wrong! I cannot agree! You are a fool! So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch. You had it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. You miserable wretch. You had it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. I cannot agree.
This should prove it.
Casi.
If you're asking for proof that when I found the dolly in the repository, there was a pool of blood in the equipment, the killer probably ran as the blood dried on the top. So there's my proof that the...
Well, anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way.
Yeah. The subject of how Robo-Justice didn't... What kind of robot...
I'm not sure that...
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't if you look back on how the body was... As we know, Taka was killed and from there.
Yeah, the culprit wrapped then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah. All you'd have to do is bend over. Then you could push the dolly open to the killer and part of the body.
If you accept everything we each, then you must realize that who... sorry, I don't think I realized anything. As we know, and from there...
Yeah, the culprit then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled...
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have...
Well, yeah. But even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over.
No, it's wrong! You're absolutely right that you could push a dolly without a handle, but if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
What do you mean?
Think back to what you said when we were all When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the... Am I right about that?
Now that you mention...
It seems like it'd be awful.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly?
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the...
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible! Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in...
Well, I mean, isn't that just a...
I got it! I don't think taking off the suit was an option.
It's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without...
Then, you really can't...
Of course I wasn't making it up.
If he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Yeah, that's right!
So, it's really, really true that Robo-Justice couldn't have moved...
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. You all got a good look at it. If whoever was in that suit is... Besides, do you... So long as those facts exist, the individual... Yeah.
Hold on a second!
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion. Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it before we rush to a verdict. Shouldn't we, instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from...
Perhaps, but...
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from...
What a pain in the ass!
I don't disagree, but our lot...
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck...
All right then, let's... I suppose 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall.
Makoto, Hina, Kyoku. We waited there for that was around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up,
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room.
it seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant. I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange... As it turned, it also soon became clear that this same Robo-Justice had abducted Hifumi. We were soon joined in our search by Byaku. He was injured, so we took him to the nurse, but not long after...
When Celeste... And then... At that point, we decided to... Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after... When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi dead. And that's when we heard the body discovery. I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to...
Meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment. We must have found both bodies at almost exact because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his...
And that's when I told... Then the three of us headed... But right after we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived... We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that...
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out. But when we got there, next thing we knew, we were so... And after
Celeste informed us that she'd found the which is where we rediscovered.
I think that about covers it.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated. It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation, and from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them. Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to So, regarding Taka, I wonder if, or perhaps it was... We already know what order they were. Taka came last.
what makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammer.
It's true that Hifumi was killed just while Taka's death came...
See? So it's obvious Taka came after. So, I wonder if, or perhaps it was... We already know what order they were killed.
Ahí no tengo ni idea.
Saying that when we first...
Taka came last.
What makes you say?
Because of the numbering of the justice hammers. Shoot!
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after? We already know what order they were killed in.
Taka came last.
What makes you say?
Because of the numbering of the justice head.
I know I was wrong. I thought he missed.
Hold on. There's no reason to assume that if anything, that's just...
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think, but in reality, Taka was killed before? Okay then.
No. Tangan si Gandhi. No chinguen. Wristwatch. Cha. 나 살림 같이 보이?
Now I understand. I've got it. Taka's wrist. See? Look. It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked. So if it wasn't broken after 6 last night...
And that would be his official...
But if that's true, then he was killed well before...
And before Celeste was attacked this...
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
That simple fact slipped past all of us. We made the wrong assumption.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the number that way when we...
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window. Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall.
That may be true in the case, but all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That's right. With him... When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko. Then we all ran down to the nurse's office. That's totally true! We're all in the clear!
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something.
If that's true, where's the tape?
I don't know.
Don't just go make...
Anyway, we all have rocked since all of us were there together. Clearly, none of us could have killed him.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together. And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment. At that time, we were all... Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill...
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Keith because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway. In other words, it is impossible that... On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko...
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles. So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how. In particular, I think we need to figure...
That's true. We searched everywhere, and according to what's... His body apparently disappeared, but to carry that much weight from the first floor...
Oh, man, yeah.
Well, what if the dead body were to move again?
The dead body?
I don't think it has anything to do. We thought Hifumi was dead.
He was alive?
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't killed?
But I mean, we found
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
that.
Are you saying that when we first found him, there's a chance he was actually...
No. It is impossible.
So sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Dame un esto.
Are you saying that when we first there's a chance you... No. Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body that Hifumi's dead, and that is... Are we real? Maybe...
Else's discovery.
Are you saying that when we first found him, there's a chance he was...
No. Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body discovery of Hifumi's...
Dead body had been... No, that's wrong! Was the body discovery announcement that was made really
Of course it was.
Maybe. But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his...
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake. I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
First of all, if two bodies had...
Maybe Monokuma simply got late.
What do you say, Monokuma?
Well, it's a very sensitive. But what I can say about it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the...
That didn't answer our question, man.
No, actually, that was plenty. He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time. Even if we find the same body again, if that's true, then why was the...
Huh?
Exactly. We heard the... I got it! We heard it a second time in the repository. It didn't seem weird at the time, but it contradicts what...
Exactly.
If when the two dead bodies were being discovered for the first time.
So, when we found Hifumi, meaning he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him and
that's... There's one other thing that leads me to...
Because he was super good at playing...
That is the worst, but honestly.
Okay then. Then it should become clear.
This whole thing is... Well, here's one thing we do know. The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office. And then, while me and Celeste were in the bathroom, his body disappeared.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the...
But when you compare his body to other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable difference.
then was he really...
No,
Of
my
course
king.
not. It is impossible. Well, here's one. The first time we found him, and then his body
And the next time, it was in...
But when you compare his body other than the change in how it was posed, there was no notable difference.
No, that's wrong. In fact, there was one clip his glasses. That fact alone proves...
Perhaps you'd like to feel the rest of it?
When we found Hifumi in the... But when we found him again later, they were spotless. And I found the item It was a glasses cleaning. One look at the blood. This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glass, and the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital. And whose digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of course.
The character was...
I highly doubt anyone but Hifumi would have brought something like this to school.
I see your point. And
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage.
A few tissues is all I need to keep my...
Then there's no question. It belonged to Hifumi. What I'm saying is, the blood on his...
Even if that is true, he doesn't...
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses, other than the glasses owned?
That's a good point.
It must have been...
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office. He pretends to be dead. Then he stands up and walks out, and with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse.
But then, if he was just... What was with all that blood?
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of blood for emergency.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out. Somebody got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses.
And if Hifumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is... It should be perfectly obvious.
I got it! It could only have been
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office,
he went. That also explains how the door to the repository.
The door was locked? Well, after the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for them, right? So me and Sakura headed for the repository. But when we got there...
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside, which means when Hina and Sakura...
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka.
He convinced us all he was... So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
But that means he took part in the murder.
If you're having trouble, would you like...
There's more.
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest... You know what I'm talking about, right, Mako?
I got it! You're talking about the note he... That's right. We...
What? And?
Okay, well, forget...
That's the note I was... Huh? Wait, Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
See.
It's not the same.
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides here, and that person could only have been... I got it! That's right! Taka! The killer used this note to draw out Taka and murder him.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection! I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that. So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Huffy!
Just to be clear, TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi.
Oh! Yes! Why must you ruin it every... Huffy had the note, right?
¿Cómo cambiamos?
Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to me?
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter! The note has nothing to do with TikTok! Huffy had the note, and the person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
But remember, what time did it... 6 a.m.
The time doesn't matter! The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
No, that's wrong!
La caché.
No, there absolutely is.
What the hell are you talking about?
The note said to meet at 6 a.m., which is the same time Taka was murdered. We've already proven that using his wristwatch. But there's more. Look, the equipment room.
Which is where Taka...
So, Taka was murdered at both the time and place, written in the note. I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
Well, no further objections!
Then someone used that note to trick me. The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster.
But if they gave the note to Taka...
Stuffed down his pants, no less!
Most likely. Hifumi...
Where's your proof?
I got it! When I searched Taka's body, I saw... If I'm right about this, the sheet of... I knew it! It fits perfectly with the note we found hidden on Hifumi.
Then Taka's scrap.
Yup. They're from the same piece of paper.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of... There's only one...
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to leaving behind only one small... Did I get off?
That means Hifumi knew the note...
Exactly. Which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Whoa, yeah. After seeing all this, Hifumi was he was behind the whole thing!
Sorry, no. When we found him in the repository, Hifumi was truly and completely dead. The second body discovered...
So then...
Whoever did is the master boss.
He was killed in the repository.
So, he must...
During that time, we'd all split up and were... In other words, during that time, none of us...
Wait! But me and Stop trying to steal the spot! Who are you calling a walrus?
Anyway, when they were killed bothers me too. But there's something that's been bothering me.
And what might that...
The weapon they used to kill.
Weapon?
Yeah. Because the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same. But Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying around. So if Hifumi was killed, and the culprit would have had to grab one, then put the hammer back. But wouldn't that be...
I'm surprised. It seems there's some...
Hell yeah!
He's right, though. The Monokuma file makes it clear that they were killed, but if the hammers were already linked...
So the question is, how could the culprit have gotten their hands on either of the personally?
So which hammer was used to attack Celeste?
Those were accounted for in other rooms too.
Is it not possible they used a different weapon?
I don't think it is possible.
So then, what would... What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3? Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
Well, there's one. How was the culprit? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance! Check out murdergear.com/hammertime for more info.
Well, one thing seems pretty good.
The murder weapon and... that's about it.
What was used? Was it just maybe Justice?
Well, there's one. How was the culprit? How did nobody...
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its